Good morning, everybody. Those of you who know me, my name is Ashit Ambekar, and I'm a yoga teacher. I've been teaching for the past 20 years. I have learned my yoga from B.K. Sayangar School of Yoga, Janardhan Swani Yoga, Vyasi Mandal Nagpur, Kaivalya Lonavala, and Yoga Institute, the oldest institute in India, Santa Cruz. So then eventually you develop your own eclectic style. So I'm also a certified counselor and psychotherapist, and I'm the co-founder of this state-of-the-art studio, which we have in Balewadi, Pune, which is equipped with everything that is required for practice of Hatha Yoga. And also we are very well equipped for conducting the courses, these teachers training courses. So now why to do the course with us? Because the syllabus which has been given by the Ministry of Ayush Yoga Certification Board is very exhaustive, and we have prepared very comprehensive notes for this syllabus, which will really help you not only clear the examination, because our notes are so exhaustive, our MCQs are so accurate that clearing the examination is not a big point at all, but it will widen your knowledge base, and it will help you not only if you want to become a yoga teacher, but as a person, as a yoga practitioner. In this course, we have excellent faculty, and I think a couple of them are going to give testimonials also today. And we teach, we have also included some bonus modules in this course, which is not part of the syllabus. I have done exhaustive study in neuroscience of yoga, so I'm going to teach that module. I'm also going to introduce a module based on BK's Iyengar Guruji's teachings. So there is an Iyengar yoga module. And then, of course, I give talks on the Yoga Sutras of Patanjali. Across the nation, I travel abroad to teach yoga, to make presentations and give talks. So I will be teaching the Patanjali Yoga Sutra part of the syllabus. Okay. So I think that's enough from me. Now I will hand over the reins of this meeting to Rucha. Rucha, you may continue now.
Thank you so much, sir, for the wonderful introduction. I welcome you all to the YCB Yoga Teacher Training course orientation meeting. So this is our second orientation meeting. Our admissions are already open and a few students have already registered. So what we are going to cover in this brief meeting, so sir has already given an introduction about the Dynamic Health Studio and all the courses and the classes that the studio offers. I'll be talking in more details about the teacher training program, specifically who can enroll in this course, why you should enroll with us, and a brief introduction to all our faculty members. And after the first introduction part, we'll move on to the details of the YCB. What is the YCB exam? Why you should give the Yoga Certification Board of India exam? What are the levels of certification that we offer? The exam pattern, the syllabus, and then finally we'll move on to the schedule of the classes that we have planned and the fee structures. And then we can move on to your questions and answers. So as already sir has introduced, lot of different styles of yoga are being covered and taught in Dynamic Health Studio, which includes Iyengar yoga, aerial yoga, even medical yoga, arm balancing, weekend classes, miscellaneous workshops, and the flagship program of the studio is our comprehensive yoga teachers training program, which we also call as the yoga certification program, because anybody who is interested in advancing their knowledge of yoga can join this course, irrespective of whether you want to become a teacher or not. Okay. I'll also use Hindi language. Some of you may be comfortable with Hindi. So Hindi, English, दोनों के mixture में बात करूंगी. So हमारा जो studio है बालेवाड़ी High Street पुणे पे है. It's a very happening locality and it's a state of the art studio, as you can see from the photograph. And Our classes are also conducted for the corporate sector as well. So far, we have completed 7 batches of YCB Level 3 training, and the people who have trained under us are today teaching across the world, in India as well as in countries like Canada, Europe, Amsterdam, Australia, and more. And as Sir has already said, because the syllabus that we have and the study material that we have prepared, the expert faculty which we have, we ensure that we have 100% pass result, and you will get knowledge much beyond what is defined in the course through the experiences shared by the faculty members during the program. Then who all can join this course? So first of all, it's clear anyone who wants to teach yoga professionally in India or across the globe. If you are already a yoga teacher, but you do not have a Yoga Certification Board of India certificate, then you can enroll for this course to get certified officially. Anyone who wants to advance their knowledge of yoga, and anyone who wants to just learn yoga for their own self, for their own healing, for their medical purposes, for any benefits that they see. So anybody can join this comprehensive course, which includes theory as well as practical learning. Then why should you choose us? So our expert faculty members, whom I will be introducing very soon, come from diverse backgrounds and a lot of experience, more than 15-20 years of experience in teaching yoga. And our state-of-the-art facility has online as well as offline methodology of teaching. So we can conduct sessions in the studio, as well as we have recording facility, presentation facility. So it's a very good facility, and recorded lectures are available for each and every class within 24 hours. So for your self-study as well, it is very useful. Then we conduct routine mock exams and quizzes. Our entire schedule is very well planned. Every hour by hour, every minute is accounted for, and we have mock examinations at the end of every level, and surprise quizzes, mock quizzes from section to section. So as we go on finishing units, we will have quizzes in the class as well, short quizzes. So it will ensure that you keep learning and your learning is very steady and proper. Another great thing about the course is that we have live teaching practice of shatkriyas. So you may have heard of shatkriyas or yogic cleansing techniques like dhauti, neti, Jalneti, shankha prakshalan. So these are some of the kriyas. Tratak. You may have heard of these kriyas. So not all classes teach these kriyas. They are only just mentioned in the theory portion. But we have live teaching, and we make sure that you learn these kriyas properly and you are able to demonstrate in the exam if asked. Sometimes in the exams they do ask you to perform Jalneti or Vaman Dhauti. So we make sure that you have practiced it before and you are well versed with the Kshatriyas. Another unique quality of our course is that we have compulsory teaching practice for all students from level 2 and 3 onwards. This makes sure that not only you have learned whatever you are supposed to learn, but you are also able to deliver it or teach it to the people whom you are going to teach in the future. So you have that confidence to stand in front of the class. You know how to deliver a small piece of presentation. You know how to sequence a yoga class of 1 hour, create lesson plans, sequences for specialized groups. Like, you may go to a school with kids, you may go to a college, you may go to a special home, you may be teaching senior citizens. So there are different groups of people. So we'll be teaching you how to create sequences for specialized groups, how to give instructions step by step. So all these things are very important when it comes to teaching. Learning and teaching, two different things. So this is something which we emphasize on and we cover in our course so that you become confident speakers and teacher by the end of the courses within 4 months. Then I would just like to share what our students have to say about us. We have a few testimonials here. Meenal Pardeshi says that our gurus have been incredibly supportive and encouraging throughout my journey, and the entire course is well designed and super professional. I am impressed with the structure and depth of the curriculum. We covered everything from the history and philosophy of yoga to anatomy and sequencing. Anup here says that from the perspective, from the takeaway perspective, each minute that we spend in class is a different learning experience for life, and it will help us to sail through the little organized chaos that we have created for ourselves. So, as you can see, the experiences shared by people are, beyond, they go beyond the mat, beyond the curriculum that is defined by the YCB. So, people get a lot of life lessons as well. Yes, I'll be calling a few more people to give their testimonials. I think Vaishali is not yet here, but whenever she comes, she can give us a testimonial. Okay, let us now move on to our expert faculty members.
Neti is there, no?
Yes, sir. I'll introduce her and then I'll hand over the mic to her. So, sir has already given a short introduction about himself. So, as he said, he is the co-founder of Dynamic Health Studio and a Iyengar yoga teacher since more than 15 years. He is also YCB Level 3 certified, a leading exponent of the Patanjali Yoga Sutras, and is invited to give talks across the world. And he has also experience as a certified counselor and psychotherapist. So the knowledge of psychotherapy and yoga together, give us a lot of new learnings about the human mind and its working and what yoga is truly all about. So we can learn that only from Ashit sir and nobody else. We have attended his lectures as well. And Swati ma'am is the co-founder of Dynamic Health Studio. She's a registered yoga teacher with Yoga Alliance and she teaches in US. So she works part-time in India as well as in the US. And so she couldn't be here for the presentation today. She's a master's degree holder in food and nutrition, and she's still working as a clinical dietitian since more than 30 years. And she also works in the field of plant-based nutrition and practices heartfulness meditation since 25 years. Myself, Rucha Deshpande, I am the partner and the lead theory faculty for this teacher training program. I am myself an internationally accredited level 3 teacher as well as a certified medical yoga trainer. And I give personalized medical yoga therapy plans to my clients. And I usually teach people with multiple health problems. So I create personalized plans for them and then deliver them personally in private sessions. So that's my main line of work. And I also teach theory, and the whole program is designed and delivered by me with the help of Ashit sir and Swati ma'am. I also have experience in the social development and education sector before. I have worked in an NGO. I have worked as an assistant professor before. So I do have a lot of experience in curriculum development and program delivery also. So I bring that to the table.
You did not mention your IIT.
Yes.
That is very important. That tells us how studious you are and how meticulous your approach is.
Yes, yes. I am a master's degree holder from IIT Kharagpur, and although I have a little bit of technical experience also, I do not count that as much now since I have joined the yoga sector. But yes, that's true. And our lead practical faculty is Siddharth Kinekar sir. I think he is also not present today. He is traveling. He may be able to join at the end. He is a fabulous teacher with more than 16 years of teaching experience, and he has taught more than 30 YCB courses till now. He's a certified yoga teacher from Kaivalya Dham and a national level yoga champion. He is awarded by Yoga Bhushan, and he himself has traveled across the world for various championships, and his students also travel across the world and they are selected at the national level for championships. So training under him for practicals is like a boon. It's a great experience.
It's an experience. Yeah.
Yes. Another one of our faculty members is Preeti Shinde. She has a stupendous profile. She is currently working as a director with Swiss Bank with more than 20 years of IT experience. And she is also a level 3 certified yoga teacher and evaluator and working with us as practical faculty on the side along with her main job. So I would like to call her. She has also been a student of our institute before, and she is now working as a faculty also with us. So Preeti, yeah. Are you there?
Yes, I'm there. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah. Just wait, I'll put you on the
Yeah.
spotlight.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Hi, everyone. I think once again, on behalf of all the DHS faculties, I welcome you all to this orientation session. I will briefly share my yogic journey so that you will understand how much beneficial it will be if you decide to take on this course. I started my yogic journey 4 years back, and as I was practicing yoga, I realized it is more important to understand what is the science behind yoga, and that's where I decided to do the teacher training course. Now I'm an engineer, I'm an IT professional. So I did thorough market analysis, which institute is offering the best course. And that's where I landed up in Dynamic Health Studio. Take me for my words when I say that it is not one of those commercial institutes who will just focus on making sure that you get the certificate. But I won't say they, I will say we all focus on your 360-degree development in the yogic area, and you will not only become a confident yoga professional teacher, but also it will benefit you at the personal level, physical level. You will be obviously get fitter, mental and emotional. So we will focus on every aspect of your personal development as well as your professional development. And as Rucha nicely covered around the course, the notes, the yoga studio, I don't know how many of you visited the studio before, but as you enter, you can immediately understand the vibration. It's like a temple that Ashit sir and Swati ma'am they have created, and the guidance is unparalleled that you'll get from these teachers. So don't be in any doubts. Take me for my words when I say that this is the best training institute today we have in Pune at least. So and try to do your course as much as possible offline, because it has a different experience altogether. Online also we have recorded sessions for sure if there are any restrictions. But yeah, I think I have never been proud of my decision so far in life than becoming a yoga teacher and taking this course from Dynamic Health Studio. So that's what I wanted to add on top of what Rucha is covering. So wish you good luck, and I really, really hope to see you in this batch of aspiring yoga teachers. Thank you.
Thank you so much,
Rucha?
Preeti, for the wonderful testimonial and sharing your experiences. I'm sure it will help everybody.
It just
And
comes
thank you so much.
naturally. It's been my experience, right?
Yes. Thank you so much for spending your time. Today, Sunday, special day for you, but you are all here. And just before going ahead, I wanted to ask there are some people, I see new people, Aditya, Mohot, Samiran, Kulkarni, Radhika, and Deepa. I'll just request you all to share your phone numbers here so that we can connect with you after the session, because last time there were a few people whose numbers we didn't have, so we just couldn't connect with them later. So please do share your numbers directly to me so that I'll personally contact you after the session. Thank you. Okay. So moving ahead, let's see now in more details about what is YCB. So Yoga Certification Board of India. It's under the Ministry of Ayush. They launched a scheme for the certification and accreditation in yoga in 2015. So initially, it was under QCI, the Quality Control of India, Quality Council of India, and yoga certification was handled by the body QCI before. And there was not much standardization across India or across the world. So as you know, there are many yoga institutes, small and large, many small studios, which offer their own courses, and they have their own curriculum design, and there was no specific standardization. So in 2015, Government of India decided to standardize the whole process of certification of professionals as well as certification of the training centers and institutions. So this has been going on since 2018 when the YCB was set up, and along with the help of Morarji Desai National Institute of Yoga, this YCB has created a beautiful curriculum comprising of theory as well as practical, and we'll see in more details what it comprises. So I've already told you what is the role of YCB. Now, why do you need to get accredited by YCB? The certificate that you will get will be a digital certificate, and it is recognized by the government of India as well as by most of the countries which come under the Charter of United Nations, the member nations. So wherever you go across India, or even if you are in India and you want to teach international students, this certificate is a must for you. And anybody can just verify you by checking online on the YCB website once you are registered under them. You can get much better job opportunities in India as well as abroad. There are some, foreign deputations also, which the Ministry of External Affairs informs about from time to time, and you can get visa facilities. You can check that out on the YCB website. Overseas travel, lot of opportunities are there, and YCB level 3 is the minimum that you need for that. You may need some additional things also, but level 3 is the minimum that you need. And another important and recent development is that the National Medical Commission has recommended that every medical college should have a yoga department with at least one male and one female faculty. So this is going to open up a lot of opportunities for
This
people
is
who are
good.
just today.
This is
Yes.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, the 3 levels of certification that we are offering in our studio is level 1 yoga protocol instructor, which is a basic, very basic certification, like a 200-hour certification. And you can have some limited teaching experience in this. So you can conduct yoga practices or classes in parks or societies at a small level. As a level 2 yoga wellness instructor, you can practice yoga for the prevention of illness and promotion of wellness in various places like schools, colleges, schools, studios, workplaces, and primary healthcare centers. And as a level 3 yoga teacher and evaluator, along with all of these, you can also teach in colleges, universities, and institutions of higher learning as a lecturer, or even as a evaluator of other yoga professionals. So your horizon of opportunities is much wider for level 3 as compared to level 1 and 2. So we recommend all of our students to go for level 3 directly, because as an open candidate, we'll see that you can directly apply for level 3 exam. It's not required that you go step by step, because you are an open candidate. Okay. The certificate is valid for 5 years, and the renewal process is very simple. There's some small, continuing education program that you have to do. You have to just attend a small, maybe few hours of program, and then they'll assess you and they'll renew your certificate. So it's a very simple process. The exam pattern, you can see here that the total marks is 200, and out of which 140 marks are there for the practicals and the remaining 60 marks for theory. And for level 3, we have 80 marks for theory and 120 marks for practical. So the importance of the theory increases in level 3, because we are going to cover extensively about anatomy, physiology, psychology, the texts, various yoga texts. So all of these we are going to cover in more depth in level 2 and 3. And passing marks are 70%. So that is something that you must note. You need to be really thorough in whatever you are doing, so that you are good and confident when giving your exam. Yes, anybody who is unmuted, I'll just request you to mute yourself. Okay, hi, yes, Vaishali is here, so I'll just stop myself. And hi, Vaishali. Yes, thank you so much. Yes, Vaishali Ranade is our student from our last batch, and she is here to share her experiences with us. So please share a few words about your learning. Dynamic
Okay,
health.
hi all.
Hello.
What should I say? Actually, I joined Sir's classes, Ashit Sir's classes since last year, and then I came to know what is important for us, for our body and our own culture. Basically, it was all there, and now we have started again getting it into mainstream. And in this class, what I found, the knowledge, then all the teachers are very open-minded. It's not like that whatever I say you have to listen. That is what the most important thing. So that whatever you want to ask, you can ask them freely without feeling they are teachers. We cannot go to them. And so that is one thing I liked about, because we are from different backgrounds. We are from different age groups. And still everyone was like, it was very informal, but knowledge based. So that is what my experience, and that is what I counted a lot. And I think everyone should go for such kind of a thing, because yoga in nowadays scenario is very important. It reduces your stress, and it's basically our own culture. So I think that's what I feel you should do it for. It's not only for your knowledge, it's for the betterment of the society also. So the more teachers we create, then the more knowledge is spread across which is lost over the period. So I thank all my teachers, Ashit sir especially, because I attend his classes and I know it is really, really, really useful for me. It has been useful for me, because for me, it helped me a lot for my physical body as well as my mind. So I think all the best for everybody who has been thinking of joining this, and do join it. It is worth all the teachers. They are all so open-minded. So you can go and ask, not only when the class is going on, you can always ping them and get the help, whatever you need of. So thank you, sir. Thank you, Rucha. She was one of the teachers for us. So thank you a lot, and all the best for everybody.
Thank you so much, Vaishali, for coming all the way
Thank you so much.
and sharing your experiences. Yes, thank you so much.
Okay. So I'll be
Okay.
just running. Huh?
Yes,
Chalo, bye.
Vaishali. Yes, thank you.
Everybody.
Bye.
Bye, Rucha.
Right. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yes, bye. Okay, let's move on to the syllabus. So here we can see that I hope everyone is comfortable with English. I'm continuing in English mostly. And if anyone wants me to speak in Hindi, please let me know. Geeta ji, you have just joined, I guess. So in a yoga protocol instructor and wellness instructor, we have introduction to yoga and yogic practices. I'll speak about it in details here. So foundation of yoga, इसमें हम cover करते हैं history of yoga. So योग इन षड दर्शन, जैनिज्म, बुद्धिज्म. सो अलग अलग हमारे जो टेक्स्ट है योगिक टेक्स्ट, वो हम कवर करते हैं. देन बेसिक इंट्रोडक्शन टू द डिफरेंट स्कूल्स ऑफ योगा, जैसे ज्ञान योग, भक्ति योग, कर्म योग, राजयोग, हठ योग, ये सारे चीजों का हम बेसिक कवर करते हैं. और जो भी हम प्रैक्टिकल में सीखते हैं, जैसे नए कुछ कॉन्सेप्ट्स है लाइक योगिक सूक्ष्म व्यायाम, स्थूल व्यायाम, या आसन, प्राणायाम, मुद्रा, बंध, ध्यान साधना, ये सारी चीजों के पीछे का जो कॉन्सेप्ट है, जो थियोरी है, वो सब हम सीखते हैं कि अबाउट द ह्यूमन बॉडी, अबाउट द ह्यूमन माइंड, और ये क्रियाओं का बेनिफिट क्या है, कॉन्ट्राइंडिकेशन क्या है, किस तरीके से करना चाहिए, स्टेप्स क्या है, ऑल दीज थिंग्स विल लर्न इन द थियोरी. सेकेंड पार्ट जो है वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, वो है इंट्रोडक्शन टू योगा टेक्स्ट. तो इसमें हमारे उपनिषद आते हैं, भगवत गीता है, सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट टेक्स्ट है पतंजलि योग सूत्र, जिसमें हम एटलीस्ट 30 से 40 सूत्र कवर करते हैं लेवल 3 तक, जो कि हमें ह्यूमन माइंड, द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ गॉड एंड लॉट ऑफ डिफरेंट साइकोलॉजी concepts in our culture and our philosophy. That is what is taught in Patanjali Yoga Sutras. And the concept of prana, nadi, chakra, panchakosha theory, tridosha, saptadhatu, all these things we cover. In Ayurveda also. Ayurveda के भी concepts इसमें आते हैं. Yoga and health में we teach about anatomy and physiology basics. Body के सारे जो organ systems है, अलग अलग cardiovascular, nervous, endocrine, सभी का basic हम cover करते हैं. एंड उनका रिलेशन टू योग में हम किस तरीके से ये सिस्टम्स को यूज करके वी कैन improve the functioning of these systems, we will learn. Introduction to modern psychology is also there. So Patanjali Yoga Sutra is talking about the Indian perspective of psychology, and then modern perspective of psychology also we will learn in the unit 3. Then we have yoga for health and wellness and disease prevention, in which we will learn about many diseases, at least 15 to 20 diseases, and the yoga sequences for all these diseases will be learned in the theory class. And then the last unit is there only in level 3, which is applied yoga. So that is yoga for education, personality development, stress management, and prevention of lifestyle disorders. So this is there only in level 3. Then practical syllabus, we are covering all the shatkarma. As we said, live हम आपको सारी क्रियाएं क्लास में सिखाते हैं. त्राटक कैसे करना, जलनेति, सूत्र नेति, वमन धवति, लघु शंख प्रक्षालन, ये सारी क्रियाएं हम आपको सिखाते हैं क्लास में. सूक्ष्म व्यायाम, स्थूल व्यायाम एक कॉन्सेप्ट है नया जो बहुत कॉमनली नहीं सिखाया जाता, वो हम इसमें सीखते हैं. सूर्य नमस्कार, योगासन, डिफरेंट ब्रीदिंग प्रैक्टिसेस, प्राणायाम, then bandha mudra, dhyan sadhana, all these are the things you may have heard of, some of them may be new to you. And lastly we are going to teach you the methods of teaching and evaluation. जैसे मैंने पहले भी बोला कि आपको सिखाना कैसे है, ये एक आर्ट है. अगर आप जानते हैं वो एक अलग चीज है, बट जो जानते हैं उसको सामने वाले के सामने प्रेजेंट करना, उसको सिखाना, it's a totally different art. So we teach you the basics of that also, so that you become confident speakers and teachers by the end of the course. ठीक है, these are some of the sample questions. So theory में हमारे MCQ question आते हैं, 60 to 80 marks के होते हैं depending on which level you are applying for. And these are some of the sample practical questions. तो practical जब आपकी एग्जाम होती है, अराउंड 30 to 40 मिनट्स की एग्जाम होती है, तो 3 एग्जामिनर्स होते हैं, उनमें से 1 या 2 आपको सवाल पूछेंगे, 1 आपको ऑब्जर्व करेगा, एंड दे विल आस्क यू टू डेमोन्स्ट्रेट एवरीथिंग दैट यू हैव लर्न. और उसमें से एक चीज आपको डेमोन्स्ट्रेट करनी है, एक्सप्लेन करना है उसके बारे में. फिर आपने जो थियोरी पढ़ी है उसको आप प्रैक्टिकल में कैसे यूज करोगे. जैसे आप पतंजलि योग सूत्र का आसन के ऊपर जो सूत्र है उसको कैसे आप प्रैक्टिकली इंप्लीमेंट कर सकते हैं, या फिर आपने कौन से प्राणायाम कौन से डिजीज के लिए यूजफुल होगा, इस टाइप के सवाल उसमें आपको वाइवा में पूछे जाते हैं. और एक 2 से 3 मिनट का छोटा सा स्पीच देना पड़ता है एंड में. तो वो कोई भी टॉपिक आपको बोल सकते हैं जिसपे आपको 2 से 3 मिनट बात करनी है. So we will help you to prepare for all these. We have an extensive question bank for the Viva as well as for the MCQs. So 1000 से ज्यादा MCQ के हमारी क्वेश्चन बैंक है, और वाइवा के भी जितने सारे क्वेश्चन हो सकते हैं उतने मैक्सिमम हम लोग आपको कवर कराते हैं क्लास में during the practice, and at home also we will give you the list of all questions so that you can prepare yourself for the viva very confidently. और 3 मॉक एग्जाम्स हम लेते हैं. हर एक लेवल खत्म होने के बाद आपकी एक मॉक एग्जाम रहेगी which will be very similar to the final exam of YCB which you are going to face. थियरी का MCQ टेस्ट होगा और प्रैक्टिकल का डेमोन्स्ट्रेशन कम वाइवा टेस्ट होगा. तो उसमें आपको पूरा कॉन्फिडेंस आ जाएगा by the end of level 3 that you can crack the exam as well as you can start your own classes if that is what your intention is. अब इसमें 3 लेवल्स है. जैसे मैंने बोला कि लेवल 1 है 6 वीक्स के लिए. ये आई थिंक दिस इज एन ओल्ड प्रेजेंटेशन. नाउ वी हैव लेवल 1 फॉर 5 वीक्स, level 2 is for 11 weeks and level 3 is for 15 weeks. So just ignore what is written here. अभी हमारा जो कोर्स है वो 15 weeks का है. We have increased the number of hours that we are conducting on the weekend. And the process to become a teacher is you register with us, you clear the final exam of the studio, get certified by us, and in the meanwhile you can register for the government exam separately, clear the exam, get certified and start teaching. So it's a very simple process and we will help you with every step. So इसमें थोड़ा सा टाइमिंग इधर उधर हो सकता है. अभी टेंटेटिव शेड्यूल वी हैव डिसाइडेड Saturday Sunday 11 to 3 or maybe we will have it 10:30 to 2:30. That's not yet fixed. So 4 घंटे की क्लास रहेगी Saturday Sunday. Tentatively we are starting on the 8th of June which is Saturday, एंड इसमें प्रैक्टिकल और थियरी सेशन होगा, 1.5 से 2 घंटे का प्रैक्टिकल एंड 2 से 2.5 घंटे का थियरी, डिपेंडिंग ऑन द शेड्यूल फॉर दैट डे। फीस में क्या क्या इंक्लूड होता है, तो सबसे पहले हमारी कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव प्रिंटेड नोट्स है। वी हैव नोट्स, सेपरेट नोट्स फॉर ऑल लेवल्स, and we will give you the hard copy of the books on the first day of the course, and as I mentioned extensive question bank है, वो भी आपको मिल जाएगी। गवर्नमेंट सिलेबस के अकॉर्डिंग एग्जैक्टली कोर्स डिजाइन किया गया है, एक भी टॉपिक हम इसमें नहीं छोड़ते हैं, सब कुछ आपके कोर्स मटेरियल में आपको मिल जाएगा। अलग अलग सोर्सेस से, अलग अलग ऑथेंटिक किताबों से जो गवर्नमेंट ने बताई है उसमें से हमने ये कोर्स डिजाइन किया है। तो इसके अलावा आपको और कुछ एडिशनल पढ़ने की जरूरत नहीं पड़ेगी टू क्रैक योर एग्जाम। और अगर कोई स्टूडेंट्स आउट ऑफ पुणे से भी ज्वाइन करते हैं तो उनको हम सारा मटेरियल पोस्ट से भेजते हैं। ऑनलाइन रिसोर्सेज भी इसके साथ आपको काफी मिलेंगे, लाइक क्वेश्चनर्स एंड डिफरेंट पीडीएफ्स, पीपीटीज, या फिर वीडियो लिंक्स, जैसे कुछ आपके एनाटॉमी फिजियोलॉजी के टॉपिक्स होंगे तो उसके लिए आपको वीडियो लिंक्स मिलेंगी। यू कैन सिट एट होम एंड यू कैन वॉच देम। देन योगिक डिटॉक्स किट जो है, जलनेति पॉट है, सूत्र नीति, वो भी आपको मिलता है। एंड ऑल रिकॉर्डिंग्स आर अवेलेबल टू यू फॉर योर सेल्फ स्टडी। सो 1 साल के लिए हम पूरा आपको मटेरियल प्रोवाइड करते हैं, तो 1 साल के अंदर कभी भी आप इसको एक्सेस कर सकते हैं एंड यू कैन गिव योर एग्जाम बाय सेल्फ स्टडी ऑल्सो। एंड लास्टली वी विल गो ऑन टू द फी स्ट्रक्चर। तो फी स्ट्रक्चर जो लेवल 1 है, 5 वीक्स का है, उसका फी है 20,000 and we are giving an early bird offer, so only 18,999 if you register in the next 3 days. Then level 2 is for 30k and level 3 is for 35k, and the early bird, if you can pay next 3 days, it will be only 33,499. So we will recommend everyone to take up level 3 because that is going to be the most beneficial for you personally as well as professionally. And we have other options as well. So if you are unable to avail early bird offer, you can pay in installments as well. And if you are not sure about your level 2 or 3, then you can upgrade it later as well. That option of upgrade is also available. So we have kept it very flexible for you. But we will recommend, if you are serious about it, you must go for the level 3. And that's all from my side. If you have any questions now, we are open to questions. कुछ नए लोग भी आए हैं, गीता जी, जीसी, हु इज जीसी, इफ यू कैन शेयर योर फोन नंबर विथ अस ऑन द पर्सनल चैट, देन वी कैन गेट इन टच विथ यू। सो डू शेयर योर नंबर्स विथ अस, कि मीटिंग खत्म होने के बाद फिर हम आपको कांटेक्ट नहीं कर पाएंगे। आपका फोन नंबर हमें शेयर कीजिए। और वी विल वेट फॉर सम टाइम। किसी को कोई सवाल है, प्लीज यू कैन टर्न ऑन योर कैमरा, यू कैन आस्क और यू कैन पुट इट इन द चैट बॉक्स। आदित्य जी, आपने कहाँ से ज्वाइन किया है? इंस्टा पे से देखा आपने?
Hello,
आदित्य,
actually this is Kranti.
हाँ, दिस इज क्रांति। ओके, हाय क्रांति, यस यस।
हाँ, एक्चुअली
आई
मुझे
होप,
पूछना था कि
हाँ
वाईसीपी जो रजिस्ट्रेशन फी होती है ना, वाईसीबी के एग्जाम के,
हाँ
वो
हाँ।
फीस हमारे फीस में इंक्लूड है कि एक्सक्लूडेड है?
नहीं, वो इंक्लूडेड नहीं है, वो अलग होती है। तो वो डायरेक्टली
अच्छा।
आपको पे करनी होती है, जो सर्टिफिकेशन बॉडी है जिसके साथ आप
हम्म।
रजिस्टर करेंगे, तो उनको डायरेक्टली आपको पे करना है, तो वो इसमें नहीं इंक्लूडेड है। और अलग अलग सेंटर्स की अलग अलग फी होती है। यूजुअली
हाँ हाँ।
लेवल के हिसाब से थोड़ी ज्यादा हो जाती है। मे बी लेवल 3 का आई थिंक 5 और 6,000 कुछ होगा, एंड वी ऑल्सो हैव अ पार्टनर इंस्टीट्यूट जिनके यहाँ पे हमारे स्टूडेंट्स एग्जाम देते हैं, तो वो हमको डिस्काउंट भी ऑफर करते हैं यूजुअली.
त्याची अमाऊंट नाही सांगितली का त्यांना? एक आयडिया आपला एक स्लाइड.
हाँ, 5 to 6,000 for level 3 and I think some 3,000 for level 1, 5 to 6,000 for level 3. That is what I remember. It's not exact. I can also tell you the exact amounts. And if you directly go for a level up, then you can skip paying the fees for the previous level. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि आपको लेवल 1 की भी एग्जाम देनी है, उसके बाद ही आप लेवल 2 दे सकते हैं, उसके बाद ही लेवल 3. ऐसा नहीं है, आप डायरेक्टली जो लेवल चाहिए आप दे सकते हैं एज एन ओपन कैंडिडेट. सो दैट वे आप अपनी फीस भी सेव कर सकते हैं. डायरेक्टली आप लेवल 3 के एग्जाम के लिए रजिस्टर कर सकते हैं.
However, we suggest that you go till level 3 because the support which you get from the institute is good for you to go till level 3.
हम पूरा एंड तक आपको सपोर्ट करेंगे, हर एक सवाल का जवाब देते हैं, पूरा आपको रजिस्ट्रेशन, फाइनल एग्जाम का रजिस्ट्रेशन, उसमें आपको वो लोग भी ओरिएंटेशन कराते हैं, सब काफी हम लोग एंड तक आपको हैंड होल्ड करते हैं.
Okay, through which institute do you kind of conduct exams? The YCB
Param Yoga.
exams?
It is Param Yoga.
Okay.
Yeah, it is a leading institution, yoga institution in Pune, and
There are about
it is
10 But you are free to give it from any institute. I mean, it's not compulsory that you should give it from the institute to which we are affiliated. You can give it from any institute. There is Patanjali Institute, then there is directly from Moraji Desai, and then there are some institutes which do not teach yoga. They just conduct the examinations. So, because Government of India, this YCB has appointed about 10 to 12 bodies to conduct these exams.
Mm-hmm.
And you can appear from anybody, whatever. If you go to the YCB's website, go to the examinations, every month there is a chart opens out. किसके कौन-कौन exam conduct कर रहा है, level 1, level 2, level 3. We send our students to this Param Yoga.
Okay. Okay, fine. Yeah. Okay, thank you.
गीता जी, गौरव, मैथिली, Samiran, any
Hi.
questions?
Hi,
Hi,
good morning. Samiran here.
Yes.
I got to know about the course. To Maithili, I got to know about this.
Okay.
You shared the syllabus also, but after the completion of the course, what's the usual scenario? How the help is going to be from your side for us? Yes, we have completed the course. We have got the certificate also. But after that, what is going to be there?
We get inquiries from people. There are home tuitions की inquiry आती है, institute में सिखाने की inquiry आती है. There now we are teaching in schools. 3 of our teachers are teaching in schools. You can go independent with this certificate. One of our students, after getting level 3 certificate, she went to Toronto for her studies. And there she announced that I'm level 3 pass out Government of India, level 3 yoga teacher. And she started teaching over there. Because technically this certificate, which is issued by Government of India, is valid in all the nations that are on UN Charter. So it's globally valid. One of our students did the course from Amsterdam, and he appeared for the exam from there, and now he's teaching there. So from our side, we will, of course, promote you in this. Whenever there is an inquiry, we will promote you. Now, this Preeti who shared, Preeti is our student. She was attending our general Hatha Yoga batches. Then she became YCB level 3, and now she is a faculty with us.
Yes, so you can get
people
opportunity.
do it. It depends on you, like where you want to go. Today, now one of our teachers has opened a yoga studio. Just last week, she opened a yoga studio, her own yoga studio. Just last week, she became so confident that she thought that she rented a shop and opened a studio.
Yes.
So it
One
depends
of
on
our
how.
batchmates, yes, she was so underconfident when she was learning with us. She used to cry in class sometimes. And today she is teaching in multiple societies in her own. She started a very small class for her, friends and neighbors, like 2 or 3 students. And now she has 2 batches of 2020, one morning batch, one evening batch. She has rented a place in society. Then she purchased props. So over a period of 1.5 years, she has really grown from, lot of
There are so many.
underconfidence, very,
Yeah,
very confident. And she is also
there
teaching
are.
in that studio, I think.
Yeah, another girl. She also started with her society clubhouse, teaching to in the society clubhouse, and now she visits so many people, on for one-on-one. So there is good money in one-on-one also. So
Yeah,
various
yeah, yeah.
intentions people have. Now our first batch comprised of 12 IT professionals from Siemens, because I've been teaching in Siemens for past 9 years. And they never were going to become yoga teachers, but they just wanted to increase their knowledge base. Because the syllabus which YCB, I have seen syllabuses of all Yoga Alliance, Yoga Alliance is US, Yoga Forum is Europe. So I have seen the global syllabuses, but this one which we have created, which our own Ministry of Ayush and Morarji Desai Institute has created, is absolutely wonderful. It is very exhaustive. So people have done this course to increase their own knowledge base, their own engagement with yoga.
Yes, I
So
personally conduct medical yoga classes online, so private sessions. So that is also a separate thing. So you can do multiple things, private classes, teach at a studio, teach at a school, become an evaluator. Multiple options are there, and sky's the limit literally. And you have to
You had a
explore
question,
your creativity.
Samiran?
yes, yeah, I had a question. So I'm a
Yes.
mechanical engineer by profession, and I'm working in manufacturing industry. So as you said, you are teaching in Siemens. You had the
Yeah.
experience of teaching in
Not
Siemens.
only Siemens, not only, I was for about 10 years, I was teaching only corporate, Siemens, Cummins, Marico, and so many.
Food
I was
Corporation
teaching
of
for
India,
Food Corporation of India for 3
Council of
years. I
Architecture.
used to travel across the nation, मतलब इधर कलकत्ता से अहमदाबाद तक और शिमला से नीचे कोची तक, all Food Corporation of India offices to teach their employees yoga. So I was doing a lot of corporate work.
I consider this as my niche because I am also working in the industry, and I can see where there is a requirement of yoga. और उनको सिर्फ
Absolute
yoga.
requirement. Absolute requirement. You don't know, Samiran, 43% of corporate India is under depression. And they don't
Yes,
know about it.
yeah,
They don't know about
they
it.
don't know.
So,
Yes, yes.
So very big opportunity, yes.
Other than potential, I would put it the way that there is a huge need for yoga in the corporate world.
Completely agree to this. In my industry also, I think it was the last month, I took one session, and after the session, everyone came to me, do this regularly, we need this.
Yeah.
And for IT, they don't ask only, means there is a huge requirement. So I want to explore
Yes.
that thing. For me, one-on-one sessions or taking personal classes or batch of
I
20.
will guide you in that. I will guide you in that how the approach should be for the corporates.
Okay.
I've done a lot of
Okay.
work there.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
great. Because I have taken the sessions, 20 लोगों के batch लिए है, one-on-one sessions भी लिए हैं. But for me, अभी I'm a mechanical engineer. I want to explore that field also, and with that, I want to take yoga there. That's something I want to explore.
Absolutely. In fact, in Siemens, they have constructed a yoga hall according to my specifications. When they're on Balewadi High Street, they have a huge tower there, and they have a specific yoga hall where I have designed all the ropes and props and everything.
Yeah,
So
that's
the CEO is my student, Siemens CEO is my
Okay.
student. We could do that.
Okay. Yeah.
So there is a huge
So
potential
this
there.
certification will help me to approach them, means the industries
Yep.
or companies
Absolutely.
like that.
Absolutely. उसके ऊपर गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया का अशोक स्तंभ का ठप्पा है यार, वो 3 मुंडी का ठप्पा है.
Mhm.
That
Okay.
is उसका वैल्यू है सब. उसका मिनिस्टर ऑफ
Okay.
आयुष का स्टैम्प है, दैट इज द मोस्ट इम्पोर्टेंट थिंग.
दीपा जी, आप
Thank
कुछ
you for
पूछना
answering. Thank you for answering
Yeah,
that, sir.
yeah, yeah.
But
Definitely, I was waiting. Yeah, that was nice.
Yes.
Actually,
yes.
I was. Can I?
Yes,
Sure,
yes,
sure,
Deepa
Deepa,
ji,
go
बोलिए.
ahead. Go ahead.
Yes, yes. Actually, even I'm from IT background. I have around 14 years of IT experience, but currently it's been a long break after my son, the second, I have two kids. I've already done my level 1 from the Yoga Institute Santa Cruz. Online ही किया मैंने,
Okay.
I have done. But then what
अच्छा.
happens is I want to do it in person. So that is one of my major reasons that, the future, the advanced, whatever L3, level 3 1. So, and I stay nearby. I just stay in the high street only. So, even I want to explore the side what Samiran was, mentioning. Kind of
Yeah.
get into one-on-one or IT because, as Sir mentioned, it's something which we can give it as, as a society. People were actually are in need. But I want to
Very much
understand,
so.
I don't have teaching experience at all, neither in yoga or otherwise as well, because being an IT profession, so how differently we'll have to pick up things if we want to plan.
Deepa, I'll tell you, there is a maxim in yoga. Yogena yogo jnatavyo, yogo yogat pravartate. The yoga, it means yoga will teach you yoga. You have to begin. Yoga will teach you both the things. Yoga, when you experience, yoga happens inside of you. Okay. There is a
Right.
connect. There is a congruence is established inside, our body, mind, and breath. This trinity, matlab, or input it in other words, your annamay kosh, your pranamay kosh, and your manomay kosh, they have to work in congruence. And this is what happens when you practice yoga. This doesn't happen in any other form of exercise. It
Getting it.
happens only in yoga. When that connect happens, तो फिर तुम कह सकते हो कि ये योग घटित हुआ है मेरे अंदर, और वो जो घटित होना है वही तुमको योग सिखाएगा. समझे क्या? And when you teach, because now see, as I said, I've been teaching for past 20 years. Every class I learn something new. Every
True,
class
true.
I teach, I learn something new. Every talk I give on the Yoga Sutras, I learn something new. You see?
Right.
So it is a process. So don't worry on that count. We give you, of course, in this span of 3-4 months, we give you enough opportunities. We ask you to conduct classes, and we हम उसको देखते हैं उसको कि कैसे तुम conduct करती हो, तुमको क्या करना चाहिए. We will give you all the tips and suggestions, but you will have to begin somewhere, right?
Yes,
शुरुआत
absolutely. We
करेंगे
need
तो
some.
हो जाएगा, धीरे धीरे ऑटोमेटिकली कॉन्फिडेंस आ जाता है. छोटे लेवल से स्टार्ट करना है, धीरे धीरे यू कैन बिल्ड इट अप.
देखो ये क्या है, योग ना अनुभव का शास्त्र है. तो तुम अनुभव करोगे तो तुम वो बड़े आसानी से उसको दे सकोगे किसी और. You see?
Somewhere we have to
योगेन
start. The starting is the main thing, I guess. Once you start, things will flow, and as and when we feel, it automatically comes out to kind of spread.
Exactly. The two things are required. One is consistency, and
True,
second is knowledge and consistency in
true, sir.
practice.
Yes, definitely. Yes, thank you so much. I think I got a lot of inputs. It's only thing is I need to take a decision and go ahead. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes.
So give your phone numbers to Rucha.
I have shared it through Rucha.
Yes,
Personally,
yes. I think I have got only one phone number. I guess I have not yet received, or let's just check. Yeah. I think.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
What is
So,
difference
see you.
between somebody is asking what is the difference between YCB certification and Yoga Alliance USA certification?
That
So,
is a
sir,
very good question. Very good question. I will answer this question. You see,
Yes, sir.
Yoga Alliance does not have any specific syllabus. Yoga Alliance does not have a specific syllabus. It is studio specific. Like for example, I want a Yoga Alliance affiliation. So they will ask me, okay, what are you teaching? So I'll give them my syllabus. मैं भेजूंगा कि मैं ये पढ़ाता हूँ, ये पढ़ाता हूँ. फिर उसमें उनको कुछ लगा कम ज्यादा तो वो तुम्हें बताएंगे कि नहीं ये ऐसा या ऐसा करो. Okay. तो इसलिए सब जगह मतलब if you like my co-founder of this, my business partner Swati, she is a yoga alliance teacher teaching in USA. So I know from where she did it and how she did it, how is their course, and what all they teach, what are their modalities, what is the syllabus. I've seen everything. But she's on the East Coast. Now, if the same Yoga Alliance certification, you go to the West Coast to some other studio, the course will be different. If you go to the North, it will be different. You go to South, it will be different. So there is no standardization there. Then also I saw Yoga Forum. Yoga Forum, in fact, Yoga Forum, it is based in Germany. And if you are to teach in Germany or in Europe, you need their certification. So that syllabus is in fact better than Yoga Alliance. Much better. But the best is our syllabus, YCB syllabus. Yoga is originated in India, so we obviously, it runs in our blood, as Vaishali put it later, sometime ago, before that it is in our culture. तो हम उसके बारे में ज़्यादा जानते हैं. And at least in Canada, this, I don't know about US, but in Canada, as I said, that one girl from our batch, she did level 3, went to Toronto, she announced there, she showed a certificate, and today she has some 15-20 students there. Okay, Rucha, you want to add something?
Not much. So YCB certification is also internationally recognized, as we have informed you before. So Yoga Alliance certification may not be required. It depends on where you want to teach. Is this a specific question, Gaurav? Then where you want to know the difference? Or I hope this is sufficient.
Because I will tell you, whether
Yes,
you
Australia, he has mentioned a comment here. Australia also has a different certification they ask. Yes. So I am personally, I know about Australia, so I have asked them. And so they told me to send the YCB level 3 syllabus. They first said that we don't know whether your syllabus is good enough. So I sent them the syllabus and then they said that it is good enough and you don't need to do any certification in Australia or with the Australian stamp. YCB level 3 is good enough.
Rucha,
Yes, sir.
one of our fellow has just moved to Australia and he is teaching there.
Okay.
So Australia is no problem.
Yeah. USA में कभी-कभी थोड़ा होता है.
Moreover, I would say you take any certification from anywhere in the world, but don't miss out YCB. Don't miss out YCB. Because the knowledge, that knowledge base, you will not get anywhere else. That is certain.
अगर आप सीरियस है, योग के बारे में सीरियस है, तो YCB जरूर करना. उसके साथ जैसे सर बोल रहे हैं कि आप दूसरा भी कुछ करना चाहते हैं तो यू कैन ऑलवेज डू इट, इट्स योर कॉल. बट ये आप जरूर कीजिए, इसमें आपको इतनी सारी चीजें सीखने को मिलेगी एक ही जगह पे. एंड देन यू कैन like I got interested in the Upanishads and it was so interesting, so I joined the Upanishad course. I have started reading that more. कोई भगवत गीता पढ़ने लगता है, कोई एनाटॉमी फिजियोलॉजी में थोड़ा ज्यादा और एडिशनल पढ़ने लगता है, तो यू कैन गेट इंटरेस्ट इन डिफरेंट थिंग्स आफ्टर यू डू दिस कोर्स. तो आपका हॉराइजन भी बढ़ जाता है, पर्सनली भी आप यू स्टार्ट चेंजिंग एज अ ह्यूमन बीइंग, एज अ पर्सन. आपके रिलेशनशिप्स इंप्रूव हो जाते हैं, तो पर्सनल लेवल में भी आपको बहुत फायदा होता है. Will you also teach communication skills required for yoga teaching? Yes. So we have that module, methods of teaching and evaluation. So in which we will cover the basics of communication. So like body language कैसे होनी चाहिए, बात कैसे करनी है, how to make presentations, how to use technology for presentations, how to use tone, modulation of your voice. ये सारी चीजें भी हम उसमें बेसिक्स कवर करते हैं और आपको टीचिंग प्रैक्टिस भी दी जाएगी. सो लाइक इफ यू हैव we have 10 students in a batch, say, then we'll assign you 15 to 20 minutes. आपको बोलेंगे कि ये टॉपिक पे आप अपना लेसन प्लान बनाओ, you deliver a lecture, then we will give you tips. तो ये हम रेगुलरली करते हैं. एक बार हमारा बेसिक करिकुलम खत्म हो जाता है in level 2, then we start teaching practice, and in add-on we give our bonus modules. थोड़ा एडवांस्ड आसन, विन्यास फ्लो, अयंगार योगा, चेयर योगा, ये सारी चीजें हम फिर कवर करते हैं
We'll
along with
also,
the teaching practice.
and in that neuroscience module which I was talking about, we also talk about how the sequencing should be, because today's lifestyle is such that we do not follow the circadian cycle, you know. So the body
Correct.
clock is not tuned with the nature's clock. Now to rectify that, what to do? So your autonomous nervous system has to be trained to handle these situations. So and your yoga, 1 hour of your committed yoga class should replicate that circadian cycle. तो वो sequencings वगैरह सब सिखाया जाता है. You will not be short of when the course
Yes.
ends, you will not be short of tools.
Geeta Raut is asking, I have done masters from Somaiya, passed first semester, second didn't give because of injury, and how much YCB certification can help? So you have done your masters in yoga, or you didn't complete it? Okay. So what is your aim? If you can you unmute yourself? Are you teaching already, or do you want to get into teaching?
Hi, Rucha ji. Namaste,
Hi.
Guruji. I'm teaching. I take personal sessions and online sessions now from Mumbai. And I was running an institute before COVID, but since after COVID, the institution I couldn't run because it was on a temple premises. And now I'm taking personal sessions, one-on-one, and this is what it is. I just wanted to understand YCB, how it would help me more.
So I think
Firstly,
YCB, yes, sir, you can start.
Okay, see, firstly, Geeta, it will increase your knowledge base. When you are teaching one-on-one, you know, then you have to have sufficient knowledge, because teaching one-on-one is very challenging. Rather, I would say it is more challenging than teaching a whole class. Teaching one, because the person whom you are teaching has specific needs, not only if they are psychosomatic needs. Psycho is your mind, soma is your body. So
Yeah.
that YCB course is very exhaustive. Although you have been doing masters, you know, masters, because I have given talks on the Yoga Sutras to masters. It's all about more about academics. It is more about academics, you know. But whereas YCB, they have their knowledge base is very wide. मतलब उन्होंने जो कवर किया हुआ है, उन्होंने इधर एनाटॉमी कवर कर ली, उधर उन्होंने शट दर्शन, जो न्याय वैशेषिक सांख्य, वो कवर कर लिया है, उधर गीता कवर कर लिया है, पतंजलि योग सूत्र कवर कर लिया है. तो मतलब वो जैसे ऑल राउंड बोलते हैं ना, ऑल राउंड. तो इसलिए मैंने जब भी जो कहा कि यू विल बी इक्विप्ड विद इनफ टूल्स. सो वाईसीबी का जो बेस है वो बहुत वाइडर है. जब आप यू जस्ट गो थ्रू द सिलेबस, you go through the syllabus of any master's course, and you go through the syllabus of YCB 3, and you
Yeah,
will for
Can
yourself.
I add one point here, sir?
Sure.
Yes, and sir, जैसे आप गीता जी आप बोल रहे हैं कि you are teaching personal, your institute is not running right now, and you are teaching personal classes. So some opportunities you can explore as a yoga teacher and evaluator. You can apply to schools, colleges, universities, and institutions of higher learning as well with the level 3 certificate. So those
And
opportunities will also open up for you.
okay,
I don't know
and
whether masters is acceptable
asking-
everywhere. Yes, sir.
Rucha, she's asking something.
Yes.
Geeta?
हाँ sir, need अपना net also is given, no, right? Net exams for lecturers and everything.
नेट एग्जाम होती है, उसके देखने पड़ेंगे रिक्वायरमेंट्स.
हाँ, क्योंकि when we were doing masters, like in 2021, 20 19 से 21 का सिलेबस अपना सेम में मैंने पार्टिसिपेट किया था, बट 2020 में कोविड की वजह से वी हैड ऑनलाइन सेशंस ओनली, एंड यस दे कवर्ड अ लॉट इन योग शास्त्र, be it Buddhism, Jainism, Ayurveda, Bhagavad Gita, everything. And YCB का syllabus I'm just checking, उसमें भी है sutras etc. And also they were saying कि नेट का एग्जाम देने से आपको लेक्चरर पोजीशंस वगैरह में ज्यादा
Yes.
इजी पड़ता है.
Yes, 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 of course. UGC NET, University Grant Commission NET बोल रही हो ना आप?
हाँ जी, हाँ जी.
हाँ, वो बात सही है.
तो YCB देने के बावजूद is it required to give net or not required?
I am not sure of this. Rucha, do you know?
No, even I am not sure, but we can find it out for you.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll find out.
Find out for you.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you.
So if there are no questions,
One more question is there. To maintain
Yeah.
consistency after the course, what will you recommend? Yes, so I'll recommend you to join Ashit sir's classes in Dynamic Health Studio. There are morning batches, evening batches. So, and there are advanced course batches also, like arm balancing or things like that. So, you can continue learning with us so that you get a wide variety of asanas and techniques that you will learn through regular classes. So, it will help you to keep preparing, keep yourself, in the mode, or you can do your self practice also if you are consistent and disciplined, but definitely it will be an experience to learn with Ashit sir.
I have a question. How many hours of training would be covered for level 3, or how many hours are must? I mean, in case if any of the sessions are missed for some reason, so how are we going to cover it and all that?
So we don't count hours specifically here in level 1, 2, 3. YCB doesn't specify hours like Yoga Alliance. It specifies a syllabus, and so we make sure that we cover everything in the syllabus in the class. We are giving you notes and recorded lectures. So if you miss anything, then you can always refer to the lectures or the notes and get back to us. Whenever you have questions, we will always answer them. And we try to revise everything in the next lecture. Whatever we learned in the previous lecture, we revise, and then we start off with the next topic. So practical or theory दोनों में भी revision हम करते ही हैं. So multiple times revision will happen, especially for the practicals. Level 2 से revision काफी details में होगी आपको.
Okay,
हाँ.
ठीक है. तो इतना आवर्स कंप्लीट करना है आपको लेवल 3 का एग्जाम देने, ऐसे कुछ कंपल्शन नहीं है. और
नहीं है. Deepa, I'll tell you something. See that hours thing, it's very dubious. ये जो 200 घंटा 300 घंटा वगैरह जो है ना, इट्स सो ड्यूबियस. और तुम अगर स्ट्रिक्टली देखोगे तो उतना आवर्स होता ही नहीं है. फिर वो लोग वो बचे हुए आवर्स जो है वो तुमने घर में होमवर्क करने का हफ्ते में इतने घंटे तुमने किया, ये हम प्रिज्यूम कर रहे हैं. वो प्रिज्यूम करके फिर वो आवर्स जोड़ते हैं. इट हैज गॉट नो मीनिंग एक्चुअली. इट इज अ वेस्टर्न कंसेप्ट कि 200 घंटे तुमने किया मतलब क्या तुम हो गए, बेड़ा पार हो गया तुम्हारा? What is the meaning of that? It doesn't work that way. It works on the basis of your knowledge, your experience, your dedication, how consistent you are. तुम्हारी स्थिरता कितनी है तुम्हारे अभ्यास में, how devoted you are. It all depends on that. What is this? Ours is that it is a purely Western phenomenon.
Okay, yeah, I get it. Sure, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Anyone else?
Yes, आदित्य. हाँ, क्रांती ना.
क्रांती. हा, ऍक्च्युअली मला विचारायचं होतं की मी आता हडपसरला राहते, पण आपला क्लासेस तिकडे आहे ना, ऑनलाईन बाकीचे सेशन होतील, पण ज्यावेळेस मला टीचिंगचं डेमॉन्स्ट्रेशनचं वगैरे प्रॅक्टिस असेल तर त्यावेळेस कसं होणार?
तसं तर तू मध्ये मध्ये येऊ शकते का स्टुडिओला? मध्ये येत जा स्टुडिओला प्रॅक्टिकल क्लासेससाठी. जसे काही महत्त्वाचे क्लासेस असतील तेव्हा आधीपासूनच आम्ही कळवूया की काय आहे नेक्स्ट क्लासमध्ये.
पण कसं आहे क्रांती, काही लोकांनी आता स्टुडंट तिने सुरतहून कोर्स केला,
हम्म.
एकीने कुठून केलं, एकीने उदयपूरहून केलं. ते लोक कधीच आले नाही इथे. ते
अच्छा.
लोकांनी सगळंच ऑनलाईन केलं. त्यामुळे ते आपलं आता कोऑर्डिनेशन जे इतकं आपल्या इथे स्टुडिओमध्ये ओव्हरहेड प्रोजेक्टर आहे, OHP आहे, तर ड्रॉपडाऊन स्क्रीन आहे मोठा. तर त्याच्यावरती तो टीचर तुम्हाला सगळ्यांना बघत असतो, जरी तुम्ही घरी असलात तरी. आणि आपली फॅकल्टी आहे, सिद्धार्थ सर जे आहेत, ही त्यांनी 30 सप्तापर्यंत कोर्सेस शिकवलेले आहेत. त्यामुळे इज व्हेरी एक्सपिरियन्स. ही एक्झॅक्टली नोज. त्यांचं सगळीकडे लक्ष असतं, ऑफलाईन लोकांकडे लक्ष असतं, मोठा स्क्रीन असतो खाली ड्रॉपडाऊन. त्यामुळे तुम्ही घरी काय करता हे सगळं त्यांना दिसत असतं.
ओके.
सो इट कॅन व्हेरी वेल बी मॅनेज. बट तू संडेला तुला जर का सॅटर्डे संडे दोन्ही दिवस नाही जमला, तर कधी कधी संडेला प्लॅन करायचा, कम टू द स्टुडिओ. म्हणजे
आणि
आपल्या
आपण
कलिग्सची ओळख होते ना एक.
हो, ती ओळख होते आणि त्याच्यातनं पण बरंच काही शिकायला मिळतं. आणि जसं जमेल तसं यायचं. आता आमचा पूर्ण जो करिक्युलम आहे तो एकदम प्रॉपरली डिफाईन्ड आहे, की कोणत्या दिवशी कोणते टॉपिक्स कव्हर करणार. तर आम्ही तुम्हाला नेक्स्ट सेशनच्या आधी सांगून देऊ की नेक्स्ट सेशनला हे टॉपिक्स कव्हर होणार आहेत. तर कोणाला यायचं असेल किंवा सुट्टी घ्यायची असेल तर त्याप्रमाणे ठरवू शकता. आणि कधी तुमची MCQ ची क्विज होईल वगैरे ते सगळं आम्ही तुम्हाला आधीच कळवतो. म्हणजे यू कॅन यूज द वीक टू स्टडी beforehand for whatever we are going to cover in the next session. तसं तुम्हाला प्लॅन करता येईल. आणि मध्ये मध्ये यायचं तरी दॅट इज ऑल्सो गुड इनफ. म्हणजे रोजच येता आलं काही नाही. इव्हन मी सुद्धा ऑनलाईन केलेले आहेत कोर्सेस. म्हणजे माझं मेडिकल योगाचं जे सर्टिफिकेशन आहे ते सगळं ऑनलाईन, कम्प्लिटली ऑनलाईन केलेलं आहे. आणि काही फरक नाही पडला. पूर्ण चांगली प्रॅक्टिस होते ऑनलाईन सुद्धा. आता कोविड पासून लॉट ऑफ पीपल आर जॉईनिंग ऑनलाईन, फुल्ली ऑनलाईन कोर्सेस. सो इट डझंट रिअली डिफरन्स. आता म्हणजे ती प्रॅक्टिस झाली आहे टीचर्सना पण, की ऑनलाईन कसं शिकवायचं, पोस्चर कसं करेक्ट करायचं. दॅट वी कॅन डू दोज थिंग्स ऑनलाईन ऑल्सो. क्वाईट वेल.
चालेल. थँक्यू.
Anyone else? Any more questions?
All right, so shall we call it off, Rucha?
Yes, I think we can call it a day.
Okay, so
Thank you so
bye-bye
much.
everybody. Thank you so much for having attended this meeting. Give it a thought and see you all soon at the studio.
Yes, I'll connect with all of you. And do remember that our early bird offer is valid for the next 3 days. So in the next 3 days, if you can pay the full advance, then you can avail this offer. And I'll connect with each one of you personally to get your feedback. And see you all at the studio very soon.
Okay.
Bye. Have a great
Bye-bye.
day.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yes, bye bye.
Thank you.